It is January 17th, 2026, and we are officially in the heart of a G1 class geomagnetic storm. For the next few hours, the sky across the northern hemisphere is a laboratory of light. But why now? And why is 2026 proving to be even more active than the predicted solar maximum of 2025? For January 17, 2026, the Aurora borealis forecast indicates a high probability of visible displays due to an incoming fast solar wind from a large coronal hole. Real-time forecast, January 17, 2026 geomagnetic status. A G1 minor geomagnetic storm is forecast for late January 17th through January 18th. KP index, predicted to reach KP5 late today, indicating bright auroras visible further south than usual. Visibility range. The view line may extend as far south as Iowa and the northern contiguous U.S., including states from Washington to Maine. Solar conditions. Solar cycle 25 is near its peak, sustaining elevated activity throughout 2026. Video script. The Great 2026 Aurora. Chasing the peak. Cinematic shots of green aurora curtains over Iceland or Alaska. Tonight, January 17, 2026, the night sky is preparing for a show. A G1 class solar storm is hitting our atmosphere, pushing the northern lights further south than they've been in weeks. Diagrams of the sun emitting solar wind. It starts 93 million miles away. NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory recently captured a massive coronal hole. Unlike a solar flare, this is a fast wind stream of particles rushing toward Earth at over 700 kilometers per second. Screen share of the NOAA Aurora dashboard. How do we track it? We look at the KP indexer scale from 0 to 9 tonight. We're hitting a KP5. That means the auroral oval is expanding, potentially reaching the mid-latitudes of the US and Europe. Graph showing the 11-year solar cycle peak. We are currently in the peak phase of solar cycle 25. While some experts believe the absolute maximum was in late 2024 or 2025. NASA data shows 2026 is a double peak year, keeping activity exceptionally high. Map of the viewline NOAA ovation model. To see it, find a dark spot away from city lights between sunset and sunrise. Check the 3-day forecast for cloud cover, as that's the only thing that can truly block the view. Slow motion footage of purple and red auroras. 2026 is proving to be one of the best years of the decade for aurora hunters. Keep your eyes on the KP index and don't miss the lights tonight. Clear skies. High-resolution 4K time-lapse of a substorm rapidly moving purple-red aurora. Today, we are breaking down the NASA data, the KP index, and the exact window you need to step outside. 2. The source. NASA's Eye on the Sun footage from the NASA Solar Dynamics Observatory (SDO) show a coronal hole in extreme ultraviolet light. Script. The show started 3 days ago. NASA SSDO spotted a massive coronal hole region where the Sun's magnetic field opens up, allowing solar wind to escape at nearly 800 kilometers per second. This isn't a violent explosion like a flare. It's a steady high-speed stream of plasma. As these particles cross the 93 million-mile vacuum of space, they carry the interplanetary magnetic field IMF toward Earth's magnetosphere. 3. Anatomy of a storm. KP5 explained infographic of the Earth's magnetic shield being compressed. Use the NOAA Aurora dashboard to show the red KP levels. Script: we measure the kick of this solar wind using the KP index. Tonight, we've hit KP5. On a scale of 0 to 9, KP5 is the threshold for a G1- storm. What does that mean for you? If you are in Seattle, Minneapolis, or Maine, the aurora isn't just a faint glow on the horizon, it's directly overhead. We're also watching the BZ component of the magnetic field. If it turns south, the Earth's shield opens up and the lights go vivid. For why 2026 is special graph of solar cycle 25. Compare the predicted curve to the actual 2025 to 2026 data points. Script: most people expected the peak of solar cycle 25 to end in 2025. However, NASA and NOAA data from late last year confirmed we are in a plateau peak. 2026 is seeing a secondary surge in sunspot numbers. This double peak is a phenomenon seen in some of the most active solar cycles in history. This means 2026 may actually offer more stable, frequent aurora displays than the chaotic flare-driven events of last year. The Hunter's Guide, How to See It. A screen recording of the 30-minute aurora forecast. Script: timing is everything. You want to look during magnetic midnight, usually between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Use the NOAA ovation model to see the probability of ovation. If the green ring is over your head and the view line is south of you, grab your camera. Pro tip for 2026. Modern smartphone night mode can now see the aurora even when your eyes can't. If you see a grey cloud that looks streaky, point your phone at it too. Might be surprised by the green on your screen. Conclusion and call to action. Slow fade to black with a website link overlay. Script: the sun is restless, and tonight is just one chapter of solar cycle 25. Stay tuned to the NASA space weather updates. Go outside, look north, and witness the power of our star. Don't forget to subscribe for the next solar flare alert. Clear skies, everyone. Technical data for 2026. Planning current solar wind speed, approximately 550 to 700 kilometers per second high-speed stream. Hemispheric power, currently rated at 60 gigawatts high activity. Best dates for viewing tonight: WAID, Mount NDSD, M and WI, Me NY, VTNH, Me